rushing in. Gotta go let Erica know I'm online. Mario Kart! Hey! Okay. Akita will be with us shortly. Just gonna pop into the chat in the end room. Smile, we live on Twitchy. Maybe I'll just do this until Erica comes online, though. I noticed she's in streamer mode, so I think that will be soon. Oh, wait, that's Kirby. Hey, Kirby, how you doing?
It's been a while, so I just decided to come here.
Ah, nice. Hold on.
How are you?
Ah, I just realized I had desktop muted. Okay, should be on now. Yeah, I'm doing good, Kirby. How you doing?
Fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play some MK with a buddy of mine. And anyone else that wants to join.
Okay. What? So you got any plans up? Yeah, get on the Switch too.
Eventually. I think I'm gonna hold off until there's a Zelda game plus one other thing I would want to play that's not on Steam. Like, I will get it, but I'm not gonna get it immediately on launch.
Well, mostly I think I will be just I'm gonna sell my modded Wii U since of course that, and then also a computer that I don't really use is like I don't know. So I can sell that for at least like what 85 or like totally just like $100, and then my Wii U for at least like 200.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, hey Erica, how you doing?
You know that.
Yeah, that's Erica. That's my friend. In case you forgot, that's Kirby.
I didn't forget. No.
Is it your nephew?
Yep.
Ah, gotcha.
You just popped in to say hello.
Gotcha.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Just got off work. Had a short day at work. So it was nice.
Must have been stressful. Well, depends on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, are you online, Nico?
Yeah, I've got MK on. Twitch is also live. Because it should be. I'm gonna double check that.
Here. Should I create the room?
You may.
Well, I'm gonna be going now. You two have fun, alright?
Alright, see ya,
Okay,
Kirby.
see ya.
Alright, see ya. Bye.
Bye, see bye.
And then do you want the room code posted in somewhere?
Yeah, that works. The general chat will work. Again, it's just like, it's troll control. It's like if you're in the room, then then that would mean you have to be in my Discord as well.
Oh, in general. I was in Go Live and I was like, it's not letting me have access.
Yeah, I think, I think IFFT is the only thing allowed to post on Go Live. Yeah, you got it in the right spot.
Ooh. I'm gonna throw it into mine as well. Oh, that's next.
Though, I mean, to be an arse, I've caught two people get confused about 24-hour notation.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm assuming you know what 24-hour notation is versus 12-hour notation?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think you are aware that people in North America are usually accustomed to seeing time in 12-hour notation, where it's like noon to, which is like noon to midnight and then back to noon, with AM and PM marking which end of the day it is. Where a lot of other parts of the world are more accustomed to 24-hour notation, where each hour is assigned a number, with midnight being 0 and noon being 12. Right?
Yeah.
So I've got two people in two different Discord servers who got confused, because I don't know if you saw it, but Glacier put an event on for 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and I had a feeling that was not correct.
Oopsie.
But of course, because
Yes.
yeah, it's 073 07 is 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Is that what happens when you create an event? Let me see.
I think if you enter it on your own time zone and it adjusts for the time zone of the person that's viewing it.
So it was on Discord?
Yes, it was on Discord events.
Oh, okay, so I'm looking at it and it shows AM and PM, so maybe he just like...
Maybe he had a gap, I don't know.
Oh god, what are we supposed to be looking at? Oh yes.
Well, look at where you're... Like,
Well, because I have Twitch up to the left, like they're right next to each other, so I was like looking at the lane on the screen, and I was like, the countdown hasn't happened, but it has happened. Any problem.
like, don't you have a screen that's just the game?
I don't. I could do that, but with the two monitors, I have OBS set up on one of them,
Alright.
and how many monitors do you have?
Well, I have the two as well, but I do OBS and Twitch chatter on one, and the other is just the game.
So
If I'm not...
maybe I should do that.
Well, usually I have one or the... I usually have my OBS out of focus, and I only put it in focus if I think there's an issue.
Gotcha.
And it's on chat.
Yeah, that'd be helpful instead of like playing and watching OBS.
Yeah. Because I think there is a bit of lag between OBS and if you actually got it off the TV itself.
Yes. Oh, I
It's
love
also-
it all.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's also why you get a capture card that allows you to connect it from the output to another screen.
No, that is awesome. Oh, someone. Oh, thank God. I did the boombox too early, but.
Don't fade on me! Alright, let's go.
So,
Yes?
Switch 2.
Yes, I've heard of it, and I'm a little disappointed in the fact that it's even called the Switch too. Like, did they not learn the lesson from the Wii U? Where people just thought it was a souped-up Wii and not its own thing. But of course, then again, is the Switch 2 just a souped-up Switch?
Very good point.
Like, is it going to be backwards compatible?
I mean, I'm like trying to formulate. I have so many thoughts to share, but
I know you have things
I
to
don't
say.
want to harp on the prices because that sucks. But on a more positive note, I'm definitely looking forward to Mario Kart World.
Yeah,
That sounds.
that
cool.
looks like it would be fun if you're really into MK.
Which I kind of am.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think it's enough for me to buy a Switch 2, but yeah, I can see that being a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was like mentally prepared, like, no, I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And then I saw the trailer for Mario Kart World, and I was like, I need to buy that.
Yep.
But I don't know at what cost. I don't know at what cost, but Mario Kart World is cool.
Maybe when the US is in a better place. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to bring politics into it or anything like that. I'm just like,
Sure. Yeah, the organization, 2DCon, they are planning on getting some Switch 2s.
yeah.
At least one. And
So they can have people play it. So I guess they can have, like, people be able to play it at, like, events and whatnot.
yeah, they have a ton of equipment. the conventions and like oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Oh my god, that was dirty!
Yeah. I often shortcut to the
Frickin' shoving my asshole frickin' out of his overly souped up car.
This is terrible. Okay.
Well, someone just stole my shell, if that makes you feel better.
Sure. No, I'm running into walls and stuff.
Did it? Frick, I didn't make it!
Oh no! I'm getting hit by the...
No, I wound up right in the parking lot.
Yep.
Where I think someone verified there isn't even any collision detection on there because you're not supposed to be there.
Oh.
Because it's out of bounds. Like, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but I mean, somebody actually, like, decided to go explore, use, like, a modded version of Mario Kart to explore all the maps without Lakitu interfering. And, like, he found that the older maps actually had collision detection in some really odd places. Like, if you were able to drive off the city and, drive down, you were able to fall off the Rainbow Road version of the train. There's actually a city you can drive around in.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. There's like multiple people, so one of them is City World, right?
Yeah. And meanwhile, when you tested the DLC tracks, you found that a lot of them, like, if it was out of bounds, then none of that programming was there. Which, to be fair, I mean, I think a lot of people speculated it might have been, like, the reason why the older maps had it was maybe from back from a game mode that later got scrapped.
Yeah, and then while you were talking, it reminded me of the Mario World, and it reminded me of our like scenic tours that we would do.
Yeah,
and
that was a lot of fun.
Now they have a feature where you don't have to, you can do the free roam, so that's cool.
Because they know people want to gawk at the tracks. Yeah.
Find out.
No,
Yeah.
that was lovely, yeah, dude. Those were the days.
So yeah, with Mario Kart World, dope. Because not only is it a bunch of new tracks to learn, the chance to like slow down and learn them without worrying about getting hacked out.
Wanting to boot me off the server, yeah, because you're wasting bandwidth. I do hope they do have better, like, internet infrastructure on the Switch, too. I mean, I know for some of the games it's gotten better, but it's notoriously bad for what it is.
Yeah, if they're gonna accommodate that many players and single players in race, like they're have to. And then on top of that, including the chat, you know, voice or video, like
I'm assuming they were planning to do that. And I know that, like, on like the normal Switch, it was a tacked-on feature on a phone app because they originally didn't want to include it.
Dude, that feature, the phone app, was trash.
I agree. I mean, if you have Discord or a similar service, you're better off just being on that.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily Discord, though. I am old enough to remember back in the day when people wanted to be on a group call for video gaming, it was Skype. Those were the days.
Oh, I was like, who's first?
It's you, silly. I think. Unless you're behind me, I don't know. Yeah, there you are.
No, yeah. Dude, oh, and then what I was thinking for Mario World is like they had these Rainbow Road tracks. I bet it would be cool if they had like a spaceship to take you to the Rainbow Road tracks.
That'd be kind of neat. Like, even if it's just a prelude. And then the race begins.
Yeah, because like I had heard that's part of some of the races is that you're racing to the next track. So it's like if that's the case, you know, how are you gonna get to Rainbow Road?
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
But then again, how are you breathing at underwater levels when the surrounding toadies need snorkels and scuba tanks? Or how are you breathing in outer space when the others are like in spacesuits? Sometimes you can be asking too many questions.
I was trying to type into the chat. I got a little squirrel emoji from Joey.
Yeah.
So I just found a random thing. I don't know how to use Discord or no, Twitch emojis. They're so fucking random. Why can't you just get... Oh, I see. At the very bottom, you can do... like regular...
Yeah. Well, I think, well, it's kind of messy, but I know they do it like that because channels you subscribe and follow will have their own emojis dedicated to that channel. I mean, I have them.
Ooh.
I mean, I have an emoji of like a Toadette, full eagle spread, dying. And before you think, what
and
the
like,
hell, right?
Cute, lagging, no, yeah, wait. Oh, because we were talking about accommodating 24 racers, like, the stage we would have to do together. The past two times that I posted Mario Kart for Toronto, there's been like such long lags with Kidu doing the countdown, you know?
Oh. Like you're waiting so long, yeah.
It's like... oh no. Oop. Oh, there's more shoes again. Weird. Because you get yourself.
Huh? No, I didn't.
Oh, I can see like your little green bubble bubbling, but
It might have been like ambient sound that did it. I could adjust the sound gate setting once we're not in a race.
dude, I set up the Switch before I went to work today, and then I didn't fully make sure it was set up.
Yeah.
I was about to get irritated, and turns out I didn't plug in the power adapter.
Yeah, that'll do it. I think it needs to be charged at the very least.
I pulled the gun.
That happens.
Oh, and then before I left for work, I also pulled up OBS. I didn't turn it on, but it did.
Yeah.
It did at least pull it up, and it told me to update it. So I'm glad that I did that
Okay,
before
yeah.
tonight.
Alright. I mean, it's just like Rosie does a little like, I'm not in first, but I don't completely suck stance as, like her just waving.
Yeah, my favorite thing that she says is, I'm the best! Whenever she crosses the finish line first.
I'm the beast,
yes. And then yesterday, what was it? Yesterday I hosted Mario Kart at 2D HQ.
Right.
I don't know why I said that so slowly, but we do monthly tournaments, or monthly time trials.
Right.
And this month, decisions, okay.
I know, it's so hard.
Yeah. It was Cheap Cheap Beach, and I did like a daisy theme, like April's like spring or whatever.
God, nice.
Although if I would have thought about it, that little saying of like April showers bring my flowers, I could have done whatever. Use the daisy character, the flaming motorcycle,
Nice.
monster wheels, like they were orange. And then of course the daisy like flower parachute flyaway thingy. It was a weird combo, but it was pretty cool. What was wrong
Yeah.
with it?
I don't know. I mean, I was just a complete troll ball like on April Fools.
What happened to April Fools?
Well, it started with the morning where I went into the kitchen late March 31st, April 1st, I guess would be early morning, and I opened every single cupboard door in the kitchen and then went to bed. That doesn't sound like much, but my mom is one of those people. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, I know this is not a unique thing to my mom because I've seen other people get like this. Like, if you don't close cupboard doors, they lose their minds.
Yeah.
So I get a picture from her, like 8 o'clock that morning of her going, what the, with a photo of all the cupboard doors open with her saying, what the fuck?
Cute.
Yeah. And then later that evening, I decided to go to an online event for the one writing group that I'm in, where they do like writing critiques. And I submitted I actually banged that thing. I didn't think we could do that. Anyways, and I decided to submit and read out loud a piece of really shitty fan fiction that I wrote. Like, written, designed especially for the sole purpose of punking the reader, whoever they would be. Ow. Yeah, so that was whole. So it's kind of funny, like, reading this, like, story that was more or less about, like, the day and the growing up life of Ganondorf, and then listening to people try to give me a serious critique about it.
I don't think I heard anything right. I think April Fool's was like orientation day, so I was like, for people, I hire people.
Right.
So
I guess you can only
it was
go.
orientation day for them.
I guess you can only go so far in a work environment.
And I was just praying that nobody did anything April Fool's. Like, just show up to orientation, please don't fuck around.
Or at least don't fuck around in a way that's HR inappropriate.
Also, Joey reminded me that I beat everyone with the fastest time for that
Nice.
the Daisy-themed time trial. That was neat. It was enjoyable. We have people compete for a pin and grab from the not mystery box, but like this box that has like merch from companies that we've collaborated with. And then every entry is $2, and then
Yep.
they competed up until 8:30, and then after 8:30, I entered my score, and I think it was like the first try. Well, we give everyone a practice run, so after my practice run, it was my first time, and then beat their little asses.
Yeah.
That was aggressive, but
I can imagine.
you know, Daisy's just, she's the best. And I almost didn't enter my score because I was like, I don't want to get my butt beat by boys. But I was like, wait a second, I'm Erica.
Well, put it out there. The worst that happens is you lose. Not like the consequences for losing are dire or anything. Other than maybe a bruised ego.
Very true, thank you. Any friends talking or something?
Yeah.
The way I said it, reminded me of my friend, Chris, Conjo Chris. He was listening to me tell a story about how when he did a to become Mario Kart tournament.
Right?
I got second place. I was like nervous while it was happening, like the whole bracket system and stuff.
Right.
And then I don't know what happened, but he retold the story in a better way. He's like, you put the controller down, smacked your face, and said, "I'm fucking Erica Rothbauer." Oops, shit.
Nice.
And continued to get points. God, you know, I'm definitely moving on. I don't want to dox myself, like, but I do know something.
Fair, fair. Though I think if people really wanted to know who I was, they could look it up easy. I mean, I use my full name when I'm like writing.
Oh yeah, I think so. Ah!
What, did you get hit by my freaking shell?
Are you a person? No, it was someone from behind me.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how I got ahead and stayed ahead. Even in my big old Jeep.
You're cute. Nice.
Well, I think I told you that, like, I found, like, the spreadsheet Basic was using to do those, calculations on, like, the best ride. And kind of just monkeyed around with it. And, like, and I think I just simply had it give me, like, the cart combo that had the highest stats overall.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, Rosalina, because I just like Rosalina. I probably could have gotten the stats higher with, like, Morton or something, like a heavier character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously, it's a big girl build.
Yeah, with, you said it was an Excel spreadsheet that from Basic?
Mm-hmm. Well, I could
Okay.
probably grab it for you. I think I put it on my GitHub. But it's like a multi-sheet spreadsheet.
Okay. I
mean-
know what you're talking about, but the thing that I'm thinking of is
You're
whatever
probably thinking of the
you
website
created-
that crunches the numbers for you, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I remember you showed that
like
website and I'm sitting there playing with it thinking, I hate this. I think I'd rather
and-
actually grab the spreadsheet and run it through like a pandas algorithm on Python.
Yeah, and that reminds me of the Mario combo where they are doing real stats for individual concepts and stuff. That's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be interesting, yeah.
For me, it's just like, I don't know how it works exactly, I don't pay attention that much. And then there's people on the complete opposite end who know and memorize
Yeah.
their own, and then they memorize, like, when they've looked at my setup, they talk about the individual characteristics of my specific build. And it's like, how do you know that without looking at the stats in front of you? They're just for the understanding.
Yeah. The thing is, trying to make optimal builds is fun for some people. So, taking that option away and having it based purely on like the individual racer might be a bit annoying for them.
For sure.
I'm not sure how they would do it if it would be based on like individual riders, because I know like even like in here, I mean, like the individual riders have a certain weight and acceleration class and stuff.
And one of the characters you can play is Mariachi Waluigi, and
Because I remember, I think in one of the earlier Mario Karts, I think it was like the Wii version, like light characters were identical to other light characters, medium characters to medium characters, heavy characters to other heavy characters. So, weirdly enough, statistically, Waluigi and Rosalina would have been the same.
Are they not?
In Deluxe, no. According to it, they have different stats. I think
Weird.
Waluigi is heavier, though Rosalina's stat block is identical to like Link.
Oh, I thought she was a heavy character. Is Link a heavy character?
Which one?
Link?
Yes, he's considered heavy.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Well, you notice how his legs
know.
hang out of the carts half the time?
Oh my god, really?
Yes!
I knew that Rosalina was in her history.
Yeah, she is a,
Which is surprising.
like, why do you think I keep joking about her being a fat bitch? Like, who's
Is that
down
your
with the
go-to?
sickness?
So far, so good with OBS.
Yeah. Let me see my own OBS. Yeah, it seemed to be okay. Good kilobits per second. Full frame rate.
I don't want to do that thing you talked about, like moving Twitch and OBS under one thing. And you said you keep OBS in the background?
Usually, yeah. Well, I guess, like, I have it out of focus. That might be a better way to put it. Like, it's not running as a background routine.
Like it's still sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Good. I just blew it up onto the right monitor, the left monitor. I have OBS, Twitch, and Discord.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I think I right now have, like, the Discord and OBS, like, just out of focus, and I'm looking at the Twitch chat.
Dude, this is dope. Dude. Oh my god, incredible.
Yeah,
Every time I've streamed, I've always done it the way that I described it to you earlier.
Right.
I use OBS. Like, thanks, Nico.
Yeah, not a problem. I mean, there's advantages to one over the other. I mean, I have considered getting
like,
a 3's monitor setup. That's the problem is, unless I'm like streaming a Nintendo game, it's not going to get much use out of the third monitor.
yeah, and like, I don't even know how you brought it up, or if I just like figured it out. I don't know.
No, it's just you were telling me that you were looking at your OBS stream to for the gameplay, and like,
oh,
no, don't do that. It's like a second behind or something.
Yeah.
Be kind to yourself.
It's nice saying things out loud to people, like, you know, in case you didn't know, and like, maybe I did already know that, but you know, you brought it up and explained it. There's been some people who join us on Mario Kart nights, or just in general in life, where it's like, you know, I don't really know this, but and then it's like mind-blowing information. You're like, I'm glad I said something. Like there's some people, there's been a handful of people in the last year alone where I explained to them, hey, did you know that if you got 3 stars on 150cc in the Grand Prix, then it gives you 3 stars for 50 and 100cc? And it's like mind-blowing every single time you tell people that.
That means you may save time only doing the one race.
Yeah, because
you have to do it 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder if it works for, like, if you do mirrored, if it gives you 3 stars for
I don't know.
50, 100, and 150.
Wasn't mirrored, like, auto 150? I don't think you can be any slower or faster on mirrored mode.
Yeah, but it's like, I always start it with like, you know, I don't know if you know this, but in case you don't, and then I'm always glad that I share it.
Like, it seemed like when I was, like, very active in, NSSC, and then, we'd be playing a game, and we would somehow be talking about, like, Tears of the Kingdom, which has a lot happening under the hood in that game, right? And I know, like, a couple of times there were moments where people were like, I have all this luminescent stone. I don't know what to do with it. And my response is, I just feed them to the Don-Dons and they poop out gems. And they're like, excuse me, what? What, you never knew that? Did you not do that one mission where that one side quest that takes you into, like, the wetland area where there's these dinosaurs with glow-in-the-dark horns? And Did you not figure out from trying to steal the gems on the table next to the researcher that they crap out gems? Like, they eat luminescent stone and they poop out gems? Which I thought was freaking hilarious when I found that out, but people were like, wait, what? That's a thing? Yes. Now, what they poop out is random. I mean, it could be something as valuable as diamonds or something as worthless as either a piece of zonite or amber, which are like lower end, but still. Might be trying to mine them. I don't know.
Yeah, and actually speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, maybe with Switch 2 coming out, maybe that game will be a little bit cheaper, or especially like buying secondhand. Because that's one game that I definitely have been interested in playing. Both of the recent Zelda games that people have been doing crazy over, because
Yeah.
I've heard that it's
Between it and
like
Breath of the Wild,
the ADHD lines.
Like, it has an
I really
emphasis.
emphasize.
Yeah.
Huh?
It emphasizes like exploration and experimentation, so there's a lot to
Yeah.
do. So, like, for better or worse, and I say this because it's both a blessing and a curse for us. The game is at its most fun when you're fucking around.
Yeah, when my dad was asking what I wanted for Christmas, birthday gifts, I told him this is the game. He has yet to buy it. I was fully expecting to get it last year, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know I need to get on Hyrule Warriors, which is like this Dynasty Warriors spin-off that's Legend of Zelda themed. I mean, I need to play Definitive. I mean, I own Ancient Calamity, and I know I really need to get on that because I just found out that there's now Hyrule Warriors Imprisonment War, which I think is based on the Tears of the Kingdom's back lore about the Imprisonment War. Like, Ancient Calamity was based on the back lore of Breath of the Wild.
Dude, and when Matt, when I was playing with the Canadian group on Friday, Matt mentioned the Switch 2 was going to be like $700, and I was like, what the? I thought it was going to be $500. But then I remembered that he is in fact Canadian, and that was Canadian dollars. So quite different. But
Well,
still,
again, it's one of the reasons. Well, I don't buy consoles in general for that reason. And like I'll invest in Nintendo because there is usually still stuff on it I want to play that will be on Steam. I mean, I'm pretty certain Tears of the Kingdom will never be on Steam. Right?
I was hoping to make
Or
that
otherwise have a PC
tab
port.
before.
Which is why I'm gonna hold off on the Switch 2 until there's a Zelda game plus something else.
Well, then I would hope that the
Because I mean,
prices would go down.
because I mean, Legend
I
of
was
Zelda
kind of-
is the only franchise I kind of really care about from Nintendo.
I was kind of fine with the price of the Switch 2 sounded normal to me because when I bought the Switch with my ex-fiance,
Yeah.
we split it, and I remember it was during like Black Friday. I worked at the retail store and got like a discount,
Yeah.
and whatever, all of that, the total was $420. So it's like, $500 isn't too much from that.
Yeah. I think that was about how much it costed for me to get the Switch plus MK8 Deluxe. Well, I bought it my Switch later into the cycle. How about halfway later into the cycle? Yeah, I think I bought my Switch during the pandemic. So that's how late in I got it. But yeah, I think at the time I decided, you know what, there's stuff I want to play on that won't be on Steam. So I got that, and of course I got a few other games, including Breath of the Wild at the time. Surprise, surprise. Had a lot of fun with it.
Oh, dude, in one of the games, I don't know which Zelda game it is, but have you heard of the movie series Tremors?
Vaguely, yeah.
There's these creatures called graboids, and That's like the main thing.
Okay.
Part of the story. Chris showed me, one of those Zelda games where there's a creature that looks like the grappling thing, where it's like this underground monster that comes up out of the sand or something.
Sounds like a Molduga, but
I'll go look it up and I'll see it.
okay. Because I do know there's like something that comes out of a creature that comes out of the ground that's in the desert, and they're called Moldugas.
Yeah, it was a desert, yeah. That might be right then.
I thought you said underground for a moment, which kind of threw me in a tailspin.
I probably
I know-
said underground.
Yeah. And I know Tears of the Kingdom does have like an Underdark place. Like I know Tears of the Kingdom has like, they call it the depths, but it's akin to like the Underdark from D&D, if you're familiar with that.
Nope. I don't know nothing about other games that aren't Mario Kart. Yeah, my boyfriend was telling me about some video games that he's interested in, and I'm like, what's that? I don't know how many games we know today. I was like,
Ah, balls!
sorry, Miko.
Okay. It's okay. Though I guess that's something we could do, make it like a semi-regular thing. I mean, up to you, but maybe you and I play something every so often that isn't Mario Kart. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could even pick the game. It could be another racing game. Just, expand your palette a little.
Yeah, I do. So I am open to it because I played Mario Kart. I don't want to Mario Kart myself out because I played it on Friday and yesterday and today. And thankfully, the next time I'll play is not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday. Get it.
Balls! Got two-third.
Just because I could.
Yeah.
Just because I get tired. Oh, we both downloaded forever ago, like F-Zero, what's it called? F-Zero 99?
Yeah,
that
F-Zero
play
99,
one.
yeah.
And I haven't even opened it.
Maybe something to think about for like a future stream.
Yes, no, I totally agree. But you have to bear with me while I learn.
Right.
Because
I'm pretty sure there will be a degree of a learning curve while we even try to figure out how to join the online.
yeah, and actually I think I played that F-Zero game in an arcade once, and it's the same thing I'm thinking of.
Uh-huh.
I remember it was like one that you had to sit down in,
Yeah.
and you had to get seatbelted in, and I was like, what the fuck? And then because you're like climbing up walls and doing that kind of stuff, the whole seat moved, like the whole
Oh, that sounds cool.
console. So that made sense, I'm glad I was dropped in.
Yeah. Sounds also like something like that would make me seasick, but yeah, that sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you about the one time I puked on stream because I do get simulation sickness.
Oh, dude. Like first-person shooter sickness?
Hypothetically, yes, though the game I was playing, it was from the first-person perspective. Though it wasn't a shooter, I think it was like a horror, it's part of a horror game.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know my ex-fiance couldn't handle those types of games where...
Like, I know I did try playing the first Portal game, and I had to put the controller down within an hour because I felt sick.
Yucky.
Which is weird, because it's only the first-person perspective games that do that to me. Third-person perspective, I'm fine. I don't think it's jittery or sweepy camera angles, because I could easily do all the jumping around that one does in, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom fine.
Not related, but unrelated. I've watched Chris play Splatoon, and
Yeah.
I've tried it like a little bit, and I can't. I mean, I've only had a little bit of it, not much, but I can't stand. I don't understand how to move the
Move it.
character and move the camera at the same time and make it make sense and like keep locked onto things and it's just a mess. Like it's an interesting game, but
Oh, yeah. It's one of those things where if you're into it, you're into it, but, yeah.
yeah. Or like Rocket League is kind of similar to that too,
Yeah.
where you're moving the camera and the car and you're trying to angle shit into the goal and stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was fun. Yeah, and then this past week of playing Mario Kart, I'm just like, I don't even want to play this. I want to play the world. I don't want to fuck around with the Switch anymore. Like,
Yeah.
need a new one.
I hear you. You want to eventually get to the new stuff, you know?
Yeah, because it looks dope. Let's do Paris.
Yeah.
Ooh. When I'm putting the streams and the gif of I just type into the gif search bar raccoon hands.
Yeah?
It's just a raccoon like rubbing his little fingers together.
You use that one a lot, I know. Yes!
Was I? Did you get me something?
Sorry, somebody keep knocking on my door.
Oh, did you close the door?
Yeah. They realized I was talking to somebody, so they buggered off.
Oh, okay. Was it like? Or someone random?
That's what my mother meant that before. It wasn't like it was like a person.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, she's a person, but.
I thought it was like the front door or something.
Like I thought
I
she might have
missed it.
wanted something, so I emergency muted the mic, and then she's like, nah, never mind, I'll catch you later. And then this whole thing wasn't anything particularly scary.
Ooh, so Mario Kart in person for next month is gonna be May. What theme should it have?
May the 4th be with you.
Hey, but how can I do that in Mario Kart? There's no lightsabers, there's no...
There are space levels.
Okay, alright, you're on something to go.
You can also do it like May 2/4 themed. Like I know you don't call it that in the States, but I know there's something happens around the same time.
What are you talking about?
The May 2/4. I think you guys call it something else, but like third weekend of May, you have a long holiday that's like a party holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's Victoria Day in Canada, nicknamed May 2/4 because it's usually near on the week of the 24th of May and beer. But I think you guys call it something else. But it's on the same day.
There are several holidays. Memorial Day.
Ah, Memorial Day, okay.
And then what was the sand monster that you said?
A Molduga?
Ew.
I think it's MOLDUGA.
That's the thing. yucky.
Indeed it is! Yeah, it's like a giant... Yeah, it's like a giant sandworm. You can tell that thing eats a lot of spice.
Yeah, it was really cool, like, how similar it was to... yeah, I forced my friend to watch the Tremors movies, and I will never force someone to watch those movies, because they were not into it. And there's like, I think there's 6 or 7 of those Tremors movies, and they're all kind of the same, and the graphics over time get worse and worse, which is crazy, because like the first set of movies, like the OG movies, the quality and like the graphics are like moderately good for the time that they were made in. Oh, and then Joey suggested Rainbow Road because he suggested Space Theme. Star Wars, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, we do Prettiest Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
And then I think that there's a jet bike, but I think the jet bike is like either inward or outward drifting. Whatever, it's the opposite of whatever I'm using right now. It's trash, and I don't wish that on me. Oh, okay.
Alright, whatever. You be that way, Lightning. Hey, we're in Amsterdam, and that's all that matters.
You what?
We're in Amsterdam, that's all that matters.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was just thinking about the flowers.
Yes, it's the home of the flowers and of the red light district.
Oh, good damn. Who passed that in Mario Kart?
Yeah, I can understand them not wanting to include that for Captain Obvious reasons. Oh, now we get past the streetcar.
Yeah, speaking of, like, real world, reminds me of the Los Angeles one where people don't like it because there's not a single car.
And it's a place that's known for road congestion, yeah.
Look at all them flowers.
But they'll be like complaining about like Vancouver Velocity because there wasn't enough rain.
Oh, really?
It's a very rainy place. Because for some reason it's a notorious, it's kind of on the warm end for Canada. And it rains a lot. I mean, it actually has rainforests in the province it's in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think they call them temperate rainforests because it's not in the tropics, but it's a rainforest. It's like big-ass trees.
Dude, it's been 50 minutes and Phobias is still going strong.
Yay! Your computer's not potatoing!
I have low expectations.
Is your computer really that much of a potato?
Oh, yes. But I did just update it, so maybe, like, they
Yeah.
fixed some shit. I don't know.
Maybe.
I doubt it, but it's nice for now. I'm gonna put on my Udi. Oh, but take my headphones off. No sexual innuendos.
Yeah, none whatsoever. We're just at the capital city of Thailand, nothing serious. I mean, it's one of those names that, like, I'm sure it means something lovely in the language that it's in, but in English it sounds off. Unfortunately. Like, a lot of things are gonna be like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, it kind of reminds me, last year I went to a local brewery that was hosting a language learning night where you would speak with other language learners, and it was for Spanish. So you were practicing speaking Spanish, and then you were also helping others practice their English. And there was, I don't know if it was a mother and daughter, but we were giggling about something, and we got to like let them in on what they said could be taken as dirty, and it was just like such a cute moment.
Well, I know a common one in common like lost in translation moment from English to French is when people say that they're excited, and they assume that it's going to be je excitement or je excitement or je suis excitement, but that actually means I am aroused.
Same thing in Spanish. Like the first word that you think of for Spanish, it means horny, and gotta watch what you say.
Yeah, that happens. And of course, the really pissy part is like, especially if it's Canadian French, there's a lot of English loanwords in it, and vice versa. So, I mean, television in French is just simply télévision, right? Which is just television pronounced with French sounds. Case in point.
Okay. I put on my gigantic sweater. The Uni.
Is it cold where you are?
Yeah, a little chilly.
Like, is it a literal Udi? I know that's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's like the brand.
Yeah, that you are thankful you bought before Trump got reelected.
Right. Yeah, my friend actually bought it. Like a kind human she is.
Nice.
It's space themed. Yeah, I forgot what it was considered. That's okay.
I'm trying to remember if I know if it's that brand, that same brand we're thinking of. Because I know there's one that I think it's out of Australia or something. Might be thinking of something different.
Not right?
Yeah.
For this one, right? Here's the It's like listening. Every time my girl Lindsay goes over and leaves time,
She gets excited.
she's doing a lot of screaming.
I think that's the game in a nutshell. You do a lot of screaming. I mean, Rosalina's screaming too, like, woo! Whenever you're talking about like the one F-Zero arcade game, I'm imagining that the tracks are like this, because this is from F-Zero, or at least it's inspired by.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like over a year ago when I played that, but yeah, it was pretty interesting.
It is the game that gave us Captain Falcon, who I believe is a big deal in Smash Brothers.
Aha! There we go. What happened?
I have no idea.
I just heard a little boop.
moment of horror when you... It could have been me, I don't know. I think that was my computer pooping. Was that... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have to lower the noise.
You.
I know, how could I do this to you?
Need a smoky.
Okay. Alright. That should be better. Should be hearing less background noise from me.
Okay. Alright, now to choose track. None of these, like, called me. Oh, we gotta do one part of this one.
Oh well. Alright, we're gonna go hide in with the ninjas.
Man, I'm so interested in exploring the Mario Kart world. Even if I don't get it myself, I definitely could hopefully get a chance to use to be friends. I just like want to explore, like how we do the scenic tours with the DLC and then the experience drop.
I think we did spend 5 hours doing it for the main stages as well.
Yeah, like taking the time to look at every different things. And the graffiti on the walls.
Yeah.
Like, super color and stuff.
The graffiti, the advertising, yeah.
Yeah, for the Kung Fu Ninja movie or whatever.
Kung Fu Lakido. Yeah, Dragon was not impressed.
It's like one of my favorite sounds when playing Mario Kart on Fridays is the same thing that
Oh.
he's talking. No!
Like, I know I can get a similar reaction out of him in Smash Nights as well.
Yeah, I think I'm interested in joining the NSSC group when they do what's it called? The other game.
Other games. I know on the alternate Friday it's Super Smash Brothers today, if memory serves. And I think on the 19th there's going to be a Steam night.
Oh yeah, I've never been talking about that.
Yeah. I know Glacier was wanting to play Repo on that, so I thought you're going on.
Oh, that's a game? Oh, I was thinking...
It's a Lethal Company, like, from what I can tell.
Oh, it is a game based on, like, repo stuff? Recently?
I suspect what it is. I mean, I'm not fully familiar with the game. But yeah, the idea is you go places, you grab stuff, you sell it. And you make money, and you have quotas and shit, yeah. Like I said, it's a Lethal Company-like. And of course, it's supposed to be somewhat horrifying. Then again, a lot of games are getting interesting as of late. I mean, No, I'm Not Your Neighbor is a Papers, Please horror game.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, That's Not My Neighbor, I think, is what the game is called. And it's a Papers, Please horror game.
I think I've heard of the neighbor game.
Yeah. Like,
Sounds horrible.
yeah, like, people, if you're a doorman in a secure building, people come up with their paperwork wanting in, and you have to verify they are who they claim to be or have them killed.
Maybe that's not the game I'm thinking of.
I know there's a bunch of those. I mean, Papers, Please is the one where you stamp passports at the border of, like, North Korea.
Whoa.
We're all North Korea-like.
Oh, do you watch movies in the theater much?
Not as much as I used to.
Did you watch Minecraft?
I don't believe I did, no.
Ah, well, I have no clue like, about the game and stuff.
Okay.
But the trailer made it look interesting. And I think it was pretty good.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. And then I watched it with my nephew and my mom again.
I imagine it to be one of those like really fun, silly films.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, geared for kids,
Yeah.
but still enjoyable.
And they've gotten better at making movies based on video games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody said last night that the Sonic 4 trailer just dropped, which I have no idea what we're making.
Well, apparently the Sonic films are doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think the third one is for sure best.
Oh god, not the ball! Not the ball! Okay. Fuck!
Being
Snuck up on me!
this pinball machine reminds me of like, I don't know why I was talking about it on Friday, I think, but I like the idea of being this small person going down the range. Kind of like a dollhouse, but like in this game, like here's Exhibit A pinball machine. The other things I can think of is like Ribbon Road and
Yeah.
cause like in Ribbon Road you're in someone's bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, the bathroom is like also another one.
It's another one where it's like a honey, I shrunk the kids scenario.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, or I think another, I know there's a game called Grounded which has that vibe. It's literally you're a bunch of kids that got shrunk, and you're running around a lot avoiding bugs.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, I'd just like to see like this pinball machine.
Yeah, if you could actually go into an arcade and they make this an actual pinball machine, yeah. Ah!
Oh, I did.
Blooper screw off, please.
Did you see? Uh-oh.
Don't bump me, don't bump me, don't bump me! Yeah, not too bad.
I need this. Finish my ice cream.
Yum yum.
Oops. Oh, wait. No, it was right there.
Okay, innuendo, let's go! Because in English, things have to have words have to have multiple meanings. I'm sure that's the case in other languages too. But I know English in particular has a metric frig ton of like homophones and shit.
Well, I know Spanish has, depending on the context, words can mean different things,
Yeah.
which is very frustrating, because, like, it already makes it harder to learn the language.
Already, yeah. Well, I know you can confuse somebody. I'm sure in English you can confuse somebody with two.
Yep.
I mean, is it a number? Is it a preposition, or are you just meaning also?
Mm-hmm. I remember that getting drilled into my head in elementary school.
2, 2, and 2, yeah. And they're spelled differently
That
too,
along
right?
with there, and there.
Oh, yeah. Like, one is a preposition for place. One is possessive for they. One is the possessive for they. And the other is the contraction of they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's confusing fast.
Whoops! Oh, shit. I hit the keyboard and then push the button.
Oh no! Ow.
I was like really nervous about OBS today because I was like, I haven't turned it on in how many months, and I just I'm betting that it's really gonna
It's like my burner laptop. Because I do have a laptop that I keep around if I'm like doing some writing or something. I'm not at the main computer, or if not in the belt. And it's common for that thing to not be turned on in a bit, so... It is common that I'm like, okay, I need to turn this on to have it go through its necessary updates, and make sure that the battery's charged. Because I'm out and about and it has to update, it's going to be slower than molasses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a laptop that I use probably like primarily for college, and I really haven't like touched it. And it's just I'm really collecting dust over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Wildlands! Oh my god, good choice.
Yeah, I think I remember my little Acer from when I was in uni. I think it had like less than a 12-inch screen. It was adorable.
I think mine is 15. Oh,
God damn it!
I'm eating buffalo nuts, like
Oh yeah, buffalo nuts.
buffalo flavored peanuts, and it like it almost feels like I sneezed it out my nose. It's hurting my nostrils.
Oh god, I could make so many horrible jokes about that.
I know.
Like, do they taste like prairie oysters?
What did you say?
Do they taste like prairie oysters? You know what those are, right?
I don't know.
Bull testicles. Apparently you can eat them. Apparently it's a thing people will eat sometimes. It's a delicacy. I've never tried it myself.
I don't think I would.
It is a weird name. It's like how sweet bread is cow brain. Well, the cow's gonna die anyways. You might as well eat all of it. I mean, the round for your hamburger had to come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That kind of reminds me of the book I read, or in the audiobook.
Right?
a smut audiobook with the main plot. It was a birthday gift,
Okay.
and it was a joke.
And
It's
it's
not something
Was it a
I
fuck fest?
would read on my own
Okay.
for fun, but I persevered to the end just to see how it ended. It
Okay.
was between a dinosaur and a human. And
Oh, how
it was
adorable.
like, it was like so gross.
Yeah, I
guess, you
can
know,
imagine,
I'm
yeah.
not really-
Especially if you're not into that.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? In the story, the girl gets a job at a like slaughterhouse, and she gets paid in meat so she can feed her dino man.
Okay.
That's the connection that I made to this conversation.
Okay. Dear. Okay, and I thought my Lovecraftian horror about a girl that falls in love with a tentacle monster was disgusting enough. Actual thing I wrote and put on Amazon.
I was about to say. Joey put in the chat a little dino emoji.
Nice.
Dude, unrelated, but on this topic of dinosaurs, there's a show that I really like called Camp Cretaceous. It's like the Jurassic World, like after one of the movies.
Right.
These kids get trapped on the island. It's the movie like before the dinosaurs are in the United States. I don't know if you keep up with them, but these kids get trapped. There's a baby dinosaur that's born when they're in the room, and they name it Bumpy. And I just got the Lego set for it, and it's the cutest little fucking guy. And I can't get it out. He's so fucking cute.
You know what kind of dino it was?
Kind of what?
Dinosaur.
It was Ankylosaurus,
Oh, cool.
I think. But the Lego set is the full movie version.
Yeah.
And they gave him little like food and stuff. So that was what I put together this time. I like had a dino theme today. I also watched. So after Camp Cretaceous, the show, there's like 3 or 4 seasons. Apparently there's another show called like Chaos Theory, and it follows like the same group of kids, but now they're older. And they've since been saved from the island, so now they're really like, you know. No! But yeah, I watched that show, and then I had dino nuggets in the freezer, so I had a pretty good day this weekend. This buffalo season just keeps coming.
The buffalo nuts is the gift that keeps on giving. I know, it's up there with like, well, what do you mean buffalo wings? Buffaloes don't have wings.
Dude, you thought? Wait, did you fall off?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it showed me on my screen that you fell off. Dumb.
Nintendo,
I thought
please.
you fell off. Oh, jeez. No. I hate that this teeny ramp over here is only accessible on the 3rd lap. Because I want to practice it, but then I forget it exists, or I just don't have something to do it. Very specific. I think it was the shovels. Oh, I was gonna do to Wildwood! I remember you clicked it last time, but
Then he got distracted.
yeah. Hey!
More innuendo, let's go!
Hmm. When you stream, do you wear headphones?
No, I don't.
That's nice.
Well, I have to do some audio magic on OBS to make sure that the speakers don't actually don't double pump,
Yeah.
or like pump into the microphone from the inputs.
Mm-hmm. Did you say audio magic?
Yeah, pretty much. I
Or
think it involves like setting noise gate settings and stuff.
mm-hmm.
And of course, I mean, yeah.
My friend
they're-
helped me do that. I feel like I might be able to like navigate to it again in the future maybe, but also maybe not. Because I think we set that up over a year ago for sure.
It's just. I mean, it's just. I mean,
I know some things
I-
about OBS.
well, just I'm prone to ear infections because I don't like earbuds, and I think headphones are
Ooh.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, for sure. They push on my ears, and then my ears push on the glasses, and then just causes pain. And then like the top of the fan that also hurts a little bit.
Now, I do have a pair of
Yeah.
headphones that I use for when I'm doing audio recordings for like audiobooks and whatnot. Because you do want to have it as quiet as humanly possible. It's an easy way to like suppress the computer's noises, or at least some of the notification sounds.
Yeah, Julie mentioned having a local community standard, and we would have and for the longest time, I didn't have computer speakers, and for an annoyingly long time, I didn't know I needed separate computer speakers that sit on the desk, or like outside of. So I have like monitors. But they're like they don't emit sound, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I recently, last year, someone gifted me computer speakers that they weren't using. So that was really kind of them.
Yeah.
But I haven't like used them much. But yeah, for a very long time, I did not know you needed. And I was always wondering, like, why can't I hear stuff?
Yeah, you usually do. Yeah, you usually
Hello?
need something to. Yeah, you usually need something to broadcast the noise, whether it's speakers or whether it's a headset.
Yeah. No.
Although I'm aware televisions tend to have them built in. I mean, what got you confused?
Yeah, or like laptops, you know, or your phone, or
Laptops as well, yeah.
other things.
Well, those things usually have them built in because they have to be portable. Because I mean, a TV is meant to be idiot-proof, and phones and laptops are portable. It'd be kind of impractical to be walking around with speakers with your laptop. Even though the speaker quality in them is usually not as good because it's smaller. You can only put in so much technology.
I was not holding on to it. Oh, Joey just put the cutest little dinosaurs and little T-Rexes with the videos. How am I doing that? I can't. Sometimes I just like, I've got a trigger finger and I use it often.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. It's like, I'm wanting to hold that! And like right there, thankfully there was no consequence because I literally had nothing in my hands, but then I just like my trigger finger was ready. Dude, I'm just thinking about Mario Kart World. That's just been in the back of my brain. Ugh,
Yeah.
I'm playing Liz. I just want to play Liz.
It's like how the Mario Party group has switched to Jamboree. Did you fall?
It's so interesting watching other people play like race.
Yeah.
What's painful?
You see how they're doing it wrong?
How they're doing it wrong, like yeah, just like not maximizing their lines, man. Oh, maybe I could have made one. Is that like the previous or something?
Oh, there are my mushies.
Dude, mushies the cutest word!
Yeah. It is funny that mushroom sounds similar to mushy, and they're both very different concepts.
What's the second word?
Mushy.
No, you said mushy sounds like this other word.
Mushy sounds like mushroom.
I mean, that's... Joey, what did you do?
I think there's a lot of other
That's
weird
all.
ones. Like
That's
it.
all in the chat. What?
Well, I know another weird language thing is like in every other language, nan refers to a spiky fruit you find in the tropics. But in English, it's a pineapple.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Switch to... Oh. Is that what a prerequisite is? I couldn't ask this question. Pre-orders. Yeah. You know, usually I wouldn't pay attention to this stuff. I know that a lot of people... I think it's just like out of sight, out of mind, maybe that's why I don't...
Maybe.
Ow! My ears. I'm just gonna take off my glasses. That is one solution.
Alright. Well, if you can still see the screen, be my guest.
Yeah. I mean, I can. I hate the time when you fall off. You fall for a really long time, and then you burn up.
In the atmosphere, yeah.
Is the equivalent of, I think the DK Summit or something, where you fall off the ice into the abyss. But this one's cooler. And I think you brought up earlier, how are you breathing? Oh, you said underwater.
Like underwater and in space, yeah.
Ooh.
I know it's like,
Oh.
I think it's Mario, so we're right for the same thing. That's slow.
Well, okay. I don't want to speak for you. But look at the background. Are you kidding
It
me?
is pretty, yeah.
Shoot.
Trick up there.
Ah, shoot. Turn your finger and let go of it. Why did I just do Oh lord, you could fall off there? I was cutting it way too close. Wait, you have to reach out. Look, come here! Bingo! I hate that we switched spots there.
And I think we both got hit by it at the same time.
You got hit by it too?
Yeah. I think it blew up in your face while I was right next to you.
Yeah. I'm trying to let things come out. I've got 10. Oh my. No!
I don't know if you're thankful for that lightning or not, because I wasn't exactly what I wanted to be at first.
Yeah, and you know, the perk to playing other games that are not Mario Kart, since I won't have a 2-round win, you'll be one game.
Depends on the game.
I don't.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's close.
What happened?
Yeah, I think you can get past me right at the last second.
Nice. Maybe I won't get the Switch 2, and whatever copy they have at HQ, I'll like max out, you know, get all the 3 stars, all the gold trophies, or whatever the fuck it is, you know.
Yeah.
Because then, like, I'm still doing it, but then I don't have to pay for that. But then at the same time, I'm benefiting their little organization. It's like some of the Switches don't have all the things unlocked, and like yesterday, that's a problem we ran into. We easily resolved it, but the organization's Switch didn't have some of the vehicle combo things that we discussed for the time trial challenge. I don't think it had the flaming bike and the wheels, and I think it had the wheels, but it didn't have the paraglider. Thankfully, someone else did on their Switch.
Right behind you.
I can't wait to look at the, like, since last Friday, they were talking about the Mario Kart World, and they were talking about these things that I hadn't seen clips of, and I need to go watch some YouTube. Maybe my Ah! No! My head's not in the game right now. Oh lord. That's gracious. I didn't know that.
Don't put the controller down.
Yeah. Oh. It hit me on top of the mushroom bouncy thing, and it turned out okay again. It's at least it's what I Dude, recently this squid hasn't been leaking like much, which is really nice. So I'm gonna... Oh. Dude!
Twice!
What was that?
Yeah, I saw that too.
I feel like, well, I feel like there are no rules, but I've heard online, like from Shortcat, his Instagram page, she's like posted that there should be 30 seconds between lightnings, and that's like a half a second right there.
Yeah, that was pretty short.
I'm just like jamming to little trophy spinning. That's like a good part though.
Yeah.
Put a little crown.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
stop
Like
the world.
when I think when I turned 25, I had randomly got like the inspiration to get different tattoos, and that was one of them. Was to get it like somewhere, but I was thinking like on one of my fingers. But also that's super tiny. Anyways.
Wait, you want to put on your middle
Either that
finger
crown
like the blue
or
shell?
crown. What do you say?
Gonna put on your middle finger the blue shell?
Ooh, oh my goodness. How nerdy would that be?
Yeah.
But I love it. I think there's like, I was looking at Etsy, like, I just typed in like Mario Kart, you know, whatever. There was like a pin that said, it was a blue shell, and then it said, fuck you. It's like...
Yeah, I think I have that pin lying around.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Do you want to change anything?
Change the what?
The rules of Mario Kart. I was
Sure.
flipping to frantic items and then hard computers.
Okay.
I figured you'd be down for that.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, that's cute, that crown. Someone did pre-print me a daisy crown for my birthday last year. That was precious. Well, now I have to make a decision on a track. We just did this. I think one time you chose Excite Bike. I'm gonna do that one. You chose Rainbow Road right off the bat?
I have a death wish.
Ooh. Oh. There we go. Right away. Oh! No!
Right behind you.
Yeah, I'm making diamond in the pipes here. Watch out.
Oh no, it's a train! What will we do? Ow.
Right here. if you shake the controller, you can get multiple little extra quick jumps that you didn't know existed.
You just shake the controller non-stop.
Like if you have the motion control on, you know, as in with the pro, I feel like it's always on.
Yeah, I think if you have it, if it's a feature we have, it's always on, yeah.
There's nothing to quick jump for.
Ah, balls! Drifted the wrong way!
Dude, that fucking theme song. Like, this song is so cute. Last year I went to Boom Island, the Boom Company in the area, and they had a Nintendo Day or event. And they had a quartet. So theme song is so cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
They had a quartet with stringed instruments, like doing this soundtrack, along with the Tetris theme. Yes, exactly. That was cute. Yeah, I think they had another Mario one. Most likely had Legend. I don't remember the rest, but
Yeah.
Oop, and it's sound glasses.
Well, Nintendo's been around for a while, so like a lot of their tunes are melodic because they had to be designed for a system that can only do like one, maybe two soundtracks at a time. Tracks in a tune at a time.
You're giving me some knowledge here, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm not to do. I'm gonna do this one. Man, that was Decision. I remember playing this one on the Wii with my sister. I remember like we spent an entire summer playing Mario Kart, and we had a DVD player that could switch between 6 CDs. So then we plugged in 6 of her CDs that we could play on the stereo while we played Mario Kart. So she was always teaching, I was always teaching. So like that's where my love of Mario Kart started. Was in that business. Hang out. And I use a nunchuck with the controller or whatever. And apparently I had it on the DS too, like Mario Kart. I like vaguely remember that, but I don't. My brother reminded me of it. You have that video game.
Yeah. Well, I think I really got into gaming with Link's Awakening, which is like one of the Legend of Zelda games. And I think so I was 9 years old. I got the Game Boy Color with a card of it, and the rest was history.
That's super cute.
I mean, I actually prefer like a Link's Awakening to a Link to the Past. Like, I really do think that like a lot of like not the soul of The Legend of Zelda. I mean, Ocarina of Time is the soul of Legend of Zelda, but its allowance to be a bit weird and off formula was probably attributable to a Link to the Past. Otherwise, it would just be the same old Link goes to town and rescues Princess from the pig.
I'm like paying attention intensely, but also very intensely playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. I'm like,
Yeah, I think a lot of people look at us and are like, how are you able to game and talk at the same time?
sometimes.
Boy.
This one, like, I feel like if you fuck up, you fuck up. Like, you get wrecked. Like, this is like equivalent to a Rainbow Road for some people. Like,
Yeah.
for how much they don't like Rainbow Road. Look at that. Beautifully executed. Thank you.
I just murdered a bunch of guys.
Anyway. I'm fine with that though. I like, there was a man at the finish line, and I ran into it. Oh, hi, Nico.
I didn't do that well.
Yeah, when you're in the pack, you're in the pack.
Pretty
Like,
much.
You get hurted, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought the computers were hard. Sorry.
I think you did, yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking real hard about this decision. I'm gonna do sweet sweet. We haven't.
Yeah, if you maybe
Usually, I don't
think
have
hard
an opinion.
enough, the brain waves will enter the switch.
Oh yeah. Let's see. You know, I think I can feel the difference between having 0 coins and many coins. It's like very subtle.
Well, isn't this supposed to affect your top speed a bit?
Yeah. Or, Dude, no. Ooh. Okay.
Easy?
Sorry. Not. Oh. Oh.
Oh, balls. I don't think get passed by you either. I get this passed by this Peachette. Alright, they work.
Let's take her down. Can't let a computer do that. Ah! Dang it. Neat. Ha ha ha. Sweet. Oh, this is the last lap.
Yep. I know I have an advantage for having a thick build still. Oh, crafty.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I was holding on to that mushy
Yeah.
for quite some time, and it came in handy. I could have made a fool of myself and used it prematurely.
But then
But I was also risking losing it.
Yeah.
I'm cold. Decisions, dude. How can I help you, Castle?
Alright, let's go. Let's ransack Bowser's castle. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Yeah, like the track is pretty thick, epic, like metal.
Screams
Little
Bowser.
lines. Ooh, yes. I didn't get a trick down because I was clicking the button instead of shaking the controller.
Ah!
But
Right for the flare! Hello, Bowser statue. Fuck you, Bowser statue. It punched me. It was sore.
Yes, Oh man. I'm like focusing real hard. Oh! Let's see. I got some decent items. Oh lord. Oh. Yeah. Oh no.
You got bonked.
I got I did the bonking, yes. Oh, it's okay. Oh, okay. Now I feel like it's time for the previous tracks. Yes!
Let's go.
The other option was driving through toilet water.
What you got against water sports?
Oh. It's not for me.
Okay.
It just like grosses me out. I'm like
Yeah.
a germ freak for something. Started with. I feel like maybe COVID like brought it out.
Yeah.
But hey,
I'm sure it brought it out in a lot of people,
But there
to be
was-
fair.
yeah. But there was a. These memories are. Oh, I'm not even holding the shell behind me. I thought I was.
I'm still here.
Oh, I got the. Someone what?
Something just ate my ass.
I wonder if it's rolling so.
God with the lightning!
Ah. Ah! Oh my goodness! I feel like those balls are unpredictable. Nothing, Nico?
Oh yeah. Especially since they have teeth. That doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah, that one just like popped up
Yeah.
in my face.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Wait, oh, I had a... Oh, that's me. Oh, wait! Dude, I learned in a video something about dodging a blue shell, and I was able to do the thing.
Nice.
Incredible. I think it was Shortcat explained that specifically when the blue shell is making its vertical descent down upon your skull,
Alright.
that is where you can use a mushy to skirt it. Like, you know, you don't get hit, you know, you blast off. And I just did it, and it fucking worked. Cause like that happened to me one time forever ago. I have a video of it somewhere, and choosing tracks is. Oh, here's one of those. Yeah, I was talking about things and stuff, man. I need lotion. Hi.
Or you mean in the woods. Oy, oy.
Oh my. Oh my goodness! I like dodged one again. Oh. There you go. Oh. I have like I barely control on my up path and air path, and I did go on the right path, but if you use coins, it makes sense to go on the left one. And I just like point please. Oh my lord, bananas everywhere!
Oh god. Who's throwing all the bananas?
Wow, the bomb bounced a lot.
That's never something going on here.
This track is so cute and chill, like we're visiting their home.
Yeah, we're like driving.
Gucci.
Yeah, they're driving through their city, yeah. Like this little Shy Guy town that's like in the woods.
I think it's... Again. Something booped.
I just came to say hi again because why
Hi,
not?
Kirby.
Hi again.
How you doing now?
Bye.
You. Oh, you go. Bye.
Oh my god, I don't know because I'm kind of playing Smash with others. So,
Oh, cool.
alright. Bye.
Alright, see
Good
ya.
night, you too.
Bye.
Night, night, night.
Nice. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the last set of races, and then I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
I don't know what number we're on, but I was gonna announce that a while ago, and then I forgot.
Well, I think we're on 7th, if that means anything.
Oh, and then
we're
my
the Yoshi
computer's
track.
gonna update at 8:15 too.
Well, according to my timer, we've been live for about 2 hours.
Nice!
Yeah.
Look at that! Oh yes! Man, you really was hot in the bag.
Jeez.
I'm gonna try this. You got
Piranha plant, thank you.
Who knows? Oh, let's get these coins. Oh man. Oh lord. Whoa, dude. Whoa, no, no.
Such violence.
Oh, I had a coin in my pocket. What? Hi, Donkey Kong. Yes, like, I said, who's Donkey? Donkey typed up. And then I was like, I was saying it, I was like, this sounds wrong, and it's Donkey Kong.
Yeah. It's DK. Like Donkey, yeah.
Like, I was right.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't Donkey.
I was telling you by his first name. Unless his first name is Donkey Kong.
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a different definition.
It might be. I think his first name is Donkey, his last name is Kong, because Diddy's full name is Diddy Kong, and Dixie is Dixie Kong. Then you have Candy Kong and Funky Kong, so I think it's a surname.
One more race? I think this was one.
I think this was race
Ooh,
7.
you even herded back there, Nico?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did not get lucky with the item RNG.
Okay, what should we like?
The last hurrah.
Yeah. I mean, we just recently did the prehistoric road.
Okay. I think the one Rainbow Road we haven't done is this one.
Is that where your issue is? I knew it! I knew it! That's exactly what came to mind.
But what you got against psychedelic thwomps?
Oh man! Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was one of the tracks I was thinking of when I was.
Yeah. Well, this is what you this is what happens when you take THC and you play some Mario Brothers.
Yeah, there's no. I'm focusing, I don't know about you.
Oh yeah. Anything that'll slide off and die.
Ah!
Yeah, you somehow did it. Oh! Alright, yeah. Let's go! Ah, balls! I drifted the wrong way!
No, that's like.
Alright, let's go.
Let me.
Not even reverse. Yeah.
Oh lord. I'm trying to like. Damn, no, I knew that was off too. Uh oh. Wait. Damn, when are you supposed to fall off so that you don't get hurt by your attention? So tricky. I was not tricky, I just need to find a video about it. Why did I get that? I guess that's larger. Who's
Jump,
I said it again, who's Donkey? Computer.
Donkey!
Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. That's how you do it, folks.
Yay! Damn!
Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Round of applause.
Yeah. But hey, it was a very colorful race.
It was.
Hello, Dark
That's
Koopa
all I can
Patrol.
focus on.
Indeed, that was an F. Yeah, he's got an emoji of like Raichu holding an F.
That's funny, they're grading your work.
Indeed, yes.
Well, sweet. Thanks for showing me a thing or two about things and stuff, man. Like
Okay.
Exhibit A with the monitor situation.
Yeah.
Blowing up Mario Kart on one screen and then keeping the other things over there
Yeah.
on the left screen.
Because it just sucks to have
That's what I'm
to
looking for.
navigate lag, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been dealing with that for quite some time. But anyway, thanks for joining me.
Alright, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, have a good weekend whenever that comes up. I'm already thinking about the weekend.
Okay.
Alright,
Hey, bye, Shabai.
bye.
Okay. So tempted. I think. Yeah, I think I'm going offline. I'm starting to feel tired and my head is starting to pound. Oh, thank you for dropping in anyways. Thank you, Dark Koopa Patrol. And, everybody else who's watching. Probably be online sometime tomorrow evening for some echoes. So until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.